Now I'm going to go back into ThreadMeUp, and this is where we're actually going to create our product. And this comes with the assumption that we had gotten the design back from a designer. So we'll talk about the design in a little bit, in a few minutes. But we're just going to pretend that we already got a design from our designer, and I'll show you what that design looks like. So here's a nurse design that we're going to add to our store. And, it's a little bit hard to look at, but it's important to note why this is design ready. First of all, it's on a transparent background. So this, this bluish gray here, this is just part of the Windows system, right? It's not part of the design. And in fact, you could see where there's transparency in the design. See the word nurse is actually cut out of the white. So you're going to see this is a real important design theory thing. You want to be designing for T-shirt printing. So you're going to see how we take advantage of the shirt background color, and it's going to kind of just come through. It's going to make it look like nurse is actually colored, but we're only like when you see this whole design, there's only one color. So that's going to give you highest margin, right? The more colors in your design, the more expensive it is to print. The lower margin you'll make when you sell it. So we got this file back from our designer, and I'll just tell you this is a shirt that I've sold pretty well a couple of years ago. So all we need to do is press Get Started. We're inside our ThreadMeUp account. And we press Get Started, and you're going to see here's where we'll first select our product. And, to me, for nurses, I want to do a women's shirt. So I'm going to click Change Product, and I see all these different products that I can do right off the bat with ThreadMeUp. So I'm going to pick the ladies' tee. And now I'm just going to upload my shirt. So I'm basically, I have my screen selector popped up, my file selector, and I'm selecting my nurse file. So there you go. That's why, it's so easy to use this designer. It actually shows you what it's going to look like on your shirt. I'm clicking around here, moving it. It tells me if I go too high or if I go too wide. So I can go in here, I can press the center button right here, and it automatically centers it for me. And now I'm going to pick the color of my shirt. And again, I can see this live. So I want to do a nursing shirt. I want to probably do red. So I'm taking a look at the different shades of red that they offer. You can see they have like 4 or 5 different reds. And I think I'm going to go with the first one. I think this one looks nicer. So here you go. Here is our design that we got from our designer. We'll talk about how to do that in a second. But we got our designer, and we were putting it into the ThreadMeUp platform, which we're then going to send off and put it into our store. So there you go. It's the first step. We got our design up here. Now we're just going to go to the next step. Here's where we set our pricing. So I like going, $22 to $24.99 for my shirts. I think nurses have a little bit more money, so I will charge $24.99. Maybe I want to add a few more colors, so I really couldn't pick between the 2 reds. So I'm going to go and offer both reds, and I'm also going to offer blue. So here's that example of the the screen print file, right? Remember, nurse was cut out in the background here. So any good designer will already know how to do this, right? But you're going to want to tell them you're designing for a T-shirt, obviously. See that this is only a 1-color design, but it really looks like it's a 2-color when you're looking here. You have that red kind of coming through. Here's a white banner, and yeah, we know that it's cut out. But, I mean, in terms of the design, when you're looking at it, this just looks like it's got red text on here. So it looks like a 2-color design, just using one. And you can see how it differs on each color. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to add another product because maybe I have some male nurses as well. So I'm going to add the male nurse product here. I'm going to pick more colors. I'm going to go red, and I'm going to go blue again. And maybe I want to also select a tank top. How about a tank top? So we got this cool tank top in here. Add the colors. I'll often go, $29.99 for a tank top. And now I have my 3 products ready to go. I go to the last step where I'm going to enter in a title. And I'm going to enter a short description just for timing's sake. I'm just going to put limited edition shirt. I'm going to enter in a URL. Now this product will live on ThreadMeUp.com. It doesn't matter though. It's just basically you're not going to promote it over there. You're going to promote it on your site. So I'm just going to put nurse example 1. Now you're going to want to set an end date, and this is where you could take advantage of volume pricing. So at the start, it's not going to matter. I often recommend just doing basically a week or 2 weeks out. And this end date is basically a batch date. So any orders that you get in between, they'll count for basically one big order, and you'll get volume discount. So if you sell one, you'll make, I forgot, I think it's going to cost you about $10. If you sell something, I think the threshold is like 44. If you sell 44, you make like $7, or you make more money. But the more you sell, the more you make. That's a unique part about ThreadMeUp. That's why I like it so much. So everything else you could leave blank. Facebook Pixel is already installed on your site. We just did that in the last step, so you're done. All you need to do is now press Launch Movement. So great, it's going to launch this. It's going to upload the mock-ups, and there's going to be. So here's the actual product. What we need to do now is go to Return to Dashboard, and what we're going to do here is send this product to Shopify. So first things first, we need to go to Account, and we need to go down here and create the integration. Now, again, you need to have the special link to get this, but you'll get your Shopify subdomain, and here's it shows you the example. You get your Shopify subdomain down here. It's just basically your store URL. So I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to click Create Integration, and what it's going to do is install the app, and remember this is a private app, so this is the only way you get it. Install the app into my store. So there you go. Now you see Nurse Joy is one of my integrations. So now basically I can send anything from ThreadMeUp directly to my store. So we're going to go and we're going to do that exact thing with our nurse shirt. So we've got to go into the settings here, this little gear. Press the settings. And we're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom, and there's Shopify integrations. We're going to select our store, Nurse Joy. And we are going to push it as a single Shopify product. And we're going to push it to the store. Now the movement is being synced. It may take a minute or two for it to actually get over into Shopify. So all the steps that we just did, we just created a completely sellable product. Like I said, PayPal is already enabled on your site. So we'll check over in a few seconds to make sure that it gets sent over correctly. But this is as easy as it can get for fulfillment. We just created a shirt. All we did was take a file that our designer gave us, and we uploaded it into this platform, and now we have a shirt. So operationally, that's what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. You're going to be going out, getting designs from your designer, uploading them into your fulfillment partner, and then sending them over into your store. It's super simple. It's so easy. I'm going to bring back the back end of the Nurse Joy store. And now you see I have a new product that was sent over, and you see it matches exactly everything that I put here. Here you're going to see the description gets sent directly over into the description here. So I have the name, I have everything. I can view it on my website right now. I'm going to want to set the image. I'm going to want to set the default image for this product. So here you see it's actually got the design file. You could delete it or whatever. So I'll just get rid of it just for example's sake. And I want to lead with the female red shirt. That's going to be the product that I want to start with. I could even reorder variants in terms of which ones I want to be the default. So I want that garnet ladies shirt to be the default. Now I come back over, view the product again, and here's my product. Here's my options. You got all the options already, totally clickable. You have the different color sizes, and you have all the different types. And the real cool thing about all this, in terms of the imagery and stuff, you have all the imagery on here. You could set, you set this option to show the bigger imagery. I mean, it's a great setup, really already ready to be sold. And all it took was a couple of clicks from your fulfillment partner app. So this product is now ready to be sold. So, I'm a customer right here. I came over to your site. However, that's going to happen. We're going to show you how to do it on Facebook in a second. And now we're ready to actually purchase this product. Okay, so you got a product in your store. What I typically recommend is launch your store with at least 2 products. So, we'd want to have, another T-shirt ready to go. Reason why is you're going to want to take advantage of kind of the traffic that comes along from your initial traffic generation. So if you have multiple nurse shirts in here, maybe I absolutely love this nurse shirt, and now I see another shirt down here, maybe I'm going to buy 2 shirts. Remember, there is a shopping cart. You have the shopping cart built in. It's not just a one-off type thing. We could have people buying multiple shirts, and we hope to have our average order value be as high as possible. That's one of the big advantages of using Shopify. So, you're going to add more product. It's all going to be done in the same exact way. And, the only thing you need to be doing on this ThreadMeUp platform is launching the product. And again, you do it by clicking Get Started. You launch the product, and then you send it to your Shopify store. It's as easy as that. Let's see what else that's super important right now. Once the store went live, obviously you'd start seeing your traffic data here. You would see your sales. You'd see this is your dashboard, right? So you're going to see everything in here. You'd see your orders come in here if we actually got any. So cool. We have a platform set up now. We have a partner. We have fulfillment.